Rise and shine. Okay, guys, so check this out. So we just created a Children Invest folder, right? So what we're doing right now, and the reason why we're doing this is because childcare in America is expensive, right? Like people can't afford it, right? So what we wanted to do is that we wanted to create a PMA, a private membership association for childcare. Right, and then now what we're going to do now is we're going to go find young men and we're going to go find young women who wish to invest in the children, right? And then what they're going to do now is that they're going to help the children become whole, because you have moms and you have dads out there that cannot afford the child care, right? Because the mothers and the fathers have to go to work, right? But because the cost of child care is so expensive, I was looking at some of the prices and they're like $500 for some of them, $300 a week or whatever, right? So according to some of the studies, they were saying is that it's costing them more than half of their paychecks and things like that, right? I don't think that's right. That's not really fair, right? But you have a lot of young people out there who need to find work, right? And there's a lot of children out there who need to be taken care of, right? So we created an organization that allows you to be able to take care of the children. And while you take care of the children, you'll be able to show them skills, right? You're going to be able to show them how to take care of their health, right? You're going to show them the science, right? Check this out, right? So we got some books, right? And these are the books, and they're not even that many pages, super simple, right? So we went back in time and we got the Science of Well-Being, right? And that's by this man right here. Check it out, old school dude, right? The Science of Well-Being by Wallace D. Wattles, right? Author of The Science of Getting Rich, right? So we're going to show you how to be well, and then we're going to show you how to be rich, right? So we got these books, and in these books will be what the members will be able to read, right? So see, check this out. So right here you have the Science of Getting Rich, right? And then now you're going to understand, well, what is the science, right? Because you're not taught by mom and you're not taught by dad on what it is to be rich, right? Me, I got rich when I found out what the Word of God was, right? And then when I started to walk with God, and then I started to walk with Christ, and I had the Holy Ghost, I got my squad now, right? So I'm cool with my squad, right? But now I'm seeing that there's a lot of people out there, they don't have a squad, right? They don't have people who can care for you, right? So that's why we're going to show them what's up now, just with the words, man. You see, there's only 164 pages in here, right? Look at this man. He looks kind of funny looking. I like how he looks, right? He looks like someone who you would see on Harry Potter, seriously, right? But here you got the Science of Getting Rich, right? Also the author of the New Science of Living and Healing, right? That's another book, right? Look at how much this one only cost. It cost $1 back in the day, right? But this was written in copywritten in 1910, right? But when you look at the table of contents, super simple, right? The right to be rich. Every man, every woman, you have a right to be rich. There is a science of getting rich, right? It's going to walk you through in simplistic terms, right? Super simple, right? So you don't have to go to a financial advisor, because this is going to be like your financial advisor, and it's going to show you the science of getting rich, right? Stupid simple, right? You'll be able to go and talk to financial advisors if you wish, right? But we're going to give you the foundation right here. See, is the opportunity monopolized, right? The first principles of the science of getting rich. So you're getting down to the basics, man. Increasing life, right? It's all about the life, how riches come to you. Think about it. Gratitude, thinking in a certain way, right? It's all about how you think. What your mind is, that's what you become. Stupid simple, right? So if you think about love and you're all about love, you're going to find the love, man, right? And if you think opposite of that, then you're going to find the opposite of love, right? It's stupid simple, right? Right, so check this out. How to use the will, right? We will show you how to create trust. Stupid simple, right? The will is the trust, right? It's what you want to do. It's a fun fact though, man. My birth name is Will.I.Am, also known as William, right? Fun. Okay, so let's keep it going. Further use of the will, right? You will, what you will become, right? Acting in a certain way, right? Remember, it's all how you think, right? Efficient action, how you move, right? Getting into the right business. What business is it that you're going to get into? We're going to get into the one with taking care of God's children. Stupid simple, right? Because you got to help God's children become children of God. Stupid simple, right? All right, let's keep it going. The impression of increase. Done, right? The advancing man. Done, okay? some cautions and concluding observations. We like this, man. So we'll be able to have a whole conversation with this man right here. And then we're going to show the little ones, the little children, what's up, right? And then we also have this one right here. Okay, this one is fun, right? But this is some high level thinking right here, right? Because, it has a lot to do with your health, and health means whole, and whole means one, right? So that's why it's called one body service, right? Because we want to make you whole. We want to make you one, right? But you get health through new thought and fasting, right? So you see this is fun, right? I've been having fun with this one. See, formerly The New Science of Living and Healing by Wallace D. Wattles, right? So it's the same man that was in all those other books, right? But when you look at New Thought and Fasting, this one was blowing my mind, right? Because it was basically showing you how the body can survive for like 20 days or 60 days with no food or minimum food, right? Because it has all of the elements that it needs in order for it to thrive, right? So it's starting to break your brain, and then separate, the mind, and the spirit, right? And then once you know that you can survive off of things that are not of physical substance, right? And then you can just keep the body going and regenerating, and you can get strength. This one is some power right here, man. So I'm gonna have fun with this one because I'm not even at this level yet, right? I can fast for like 24 hours, right? I've never fasted for 36 hours, right? And I've never fasted for like days at a time. I fasted in things, like I've given up certain things. And I'm just like, I'm not dealing with that, or I'm not dealing with that, right? But to go with just minimum food, or like this is also where the people get the 1 meal a day from, right? But this man right here was showing you how there was a man in here, who had like super crazy strength, like he was lifting thousands of pounds, and then he changed his food, right? You see this? Right, so he changed his food, right? He changed what he ate, right? And it's so funny how, everything was always about the meat, you eat the meat. But then this man changed his diet, it just looks like farm food, right? You had bread, you had eggs, you had some water, you had fruits, you had vegetables, right? Simple, right? But then once he cleaned it up and he ate that once a day, his body adjusted and he got stupid strong, man, stupid strong. So, this is a fun one right here, because this one might be a way of how you can cure lots of illnesses and lots of disease, because, once the body now no longer is overfed, because if you're eating all the time, right, then you got to let the body do its thing, right? And that means just stop eating, right? Doesn't mean that you're not going to get the nutrients, because God wouldn't create a vessel for us to be in that we would constantly have to feed it, right? It just doesn't make sense when you just start to think about it logically, right? So this is going to be a fun one too, right? But these are the books, these are the books that are going to be in the Children Invest, right? So we're going to go and we're going to find, one man, one woman, right? And then we're going to show them how to create their own child care private membership association. And then when they're able to take in the children, we're going to have a whole curriculum for them, right? And we're also going to show them how to be a trustee, right? Because that's the powerful thing, because once you're a trustee is the highest level of administration that you can be, right? So if you have a license, that means you're a low level entity, right? That means that somebody has to regulate over you. When you're a trustee, that means your word is your bond, your word is your oath, and everything is based off of the express trust, right? So that's why it's very high level. That's why all the courts put trustees way above all administrators, right? God gave us the ability to be the trustee of the realm, right? That's why he says we have dominion over everything, right? Everything, all of things on earth, right? It's in the Bible. I'll show you. It's in Genesis 1:26, right? But whatever. The trustee is what you have to focus on the children and help to show the children how to be the trustee of everything that God said that you're supposed to be, right? And then that's going to be the difficult part, right? Because a lot of people don't understand what a trustee is, right? They always look at things with license, as license has authority, right? But a trustee means is that you're writing down words, and those words are your bond. That word is your contract, and whatever you say in that contract, you have to do. And if you don't do that, then that means you're breaking your oath, you're breaking your duty, and you're breaking your obligation, man. And we're going to show the little people how to do this, man, because, the people are getting older, right? You got a lot of people retiring, you got people who lack knowledge, just think about all the lawyers out there who don't know what's up, man. I mean, just think about all the medical people out there who harmed their so-called patients, right? So you have people out there that went into an industry, and then allegedly they're supposed to help the people become whole and become one. That's why they call it health care, right? Care traces back to love, right? So they didn't show you the love if they harmed your body, right? You don't want to mutilate the body. You want to treat the body like it's a garden, man. You got to nourish it. It's simple. So this is the children invest folder, and it's done, it's created, it's live. And then this is what we're going to focus on from now on, right? We're just going to try to get the people to take care of the children, right? Because you don't have to be old in order for you to take care of the children. I mean, you can be a young one, man. You can be in your teens, right? You can be in your teens, and you can hook up with mom, and you can hook up with dad, and you can start this private membership association, and you can get it on, and you can get it popping, and you can start helping out your neighborhoods, man. Because you got a lot of people out there that work and they need help. A lot of people need help, because this world, remember, this world is the world of Mammon, but then God is supposed to administer this world, right? God's children are supposed to administer this world, right? Because we have dominion over it all. Remember that, right? So that's why we got to focus on the children. Let's just keep it simple, man, because the older ones, they don't understand it, right? But I'm pretty sure that if they see an opportunity, they will definitely wish to invest in it. And if you know it's about saving the children, that's a winner, man. All right, so that's it. I'm done with this bit. I'm going to put it together. I'm going to upload it, and then I'm going to see what's up. I'll talk to you guys in the future. Remember, nobody's having more fun than us. Bye.